Let's hear it for the Anderson Junior High School Jazz Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Scott Lewis. Now, all of you elementary students out there that like playing music, kind of get a feel for what you can experience in junior high school in Chandler Unified. Please rise for the presentation of colors by the BASHA Perry CASTEEL High School Air Force Junior ROTC, and remain standing while Ava BARELA of BOGLE Junior High School sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Stay right here. Stay right here. Hold on, introduce you up there. You song. The BASHA Perry CASTEEL ROTC is under the direction of Colonel Clifford Stansel and Master Sergeant Michael Collum. And what a talented vocalist we have from BOGLE Junior High School. One more time for Ava BARELA. Thank you, Ava. BOGLE's music program is under the direction of Julie Bowers. I'm Terry Locke, and I want to welcome everyone to the District Night of Recognition. Assisting tonight will be our governing board, and it's my pleasure to bring them to the stage this time. Our president, Barbara Mosden, come on up. Vice President David Evans. One of our newest elected officers, Laura Bruner. I see Karen McGee. And we're expecting Lindsay Love, also newly elected. Now, the board is unpaid, and they serve 4-year terms, and we're really fortunate these 5 individuals volunteer to serve the district. And you all know our superintendent, hopefully, Dr. Camille Casteel. This is her 48th year in Chandler, beginning as a first-grade teacher and serving the last 23 years as our superintendent. Helping at the stairwell tonight, oh, come on up, Lindsay, perfect timing. Lindsay Love is also one of our newest elected members, along with Laura Bruner. Will you both wave? Have people get familiar with you? Helping at the stairway, Assistant Superintendents Frank Narducci, Dr. Craig Gilbert, Sandy Cooper, Dr. Wendy Nance, and Frank Fletcher. Did I miss anyone? Got them all? Come on up. How about the stage? So without further ado, we're going to get started. This program is going to run about an hour and a half, but we're going to get through it pretty darn quickly. What we're going to do is we have a routine. We're going to call up each group of folks, and they're going to line up. Would you wave over there, Jeff Lebenz? They're going to line you up in order, and we're going to just go through the whole program really quickly, beginning with the kids. You're about to see it. The students, they know what to do. Just follow them, all the volunteers and staff, right? We're going to bring them up first. And students, if you'll also, when you get finished, we're going to take a photograph. Ernest Robinson, over here. And we take your photo and we put it in a frame in the district office for the next year. So just catch Ernest for all the kids. Well, let's start with the superintendent citizenship winners. So all the students that are going to be recognized tonight, go ahead and report to that stairwell over there where Kimberly and Jeff LeBenz. They're going to line you up in order. It's the same order as the program, but they're going to help you get in order. And Melissa Castillo-Real is from Anderson Elementary. You can come straight on stage. You're going to be the first one today. Made it really easy for you, didn't we? Here comes Melissa. Now, Melissa at Anderson Elementary is dedicated to her academics, demonstrated through her hard work, perseverance, and problem-solving skills. When Melissa is presented with a challenge, she stays positive and solves it to the best of her ability. She advocates for herself in and outside the classroom while maintaining positive peer relationships. Danny Skillman from Anderson Junior High. Is Danny here tonight? No, Danny? We'll come back to him if we get him later. Yeah, we did. Danny's here. Okay, come on up, Danny. Front and center. It's your time on the stage. Danny is committed to his success as he exhibits a strong will to continually better improve in his knowledge of the classroom content. He's always the first to participate in class and always displays a positive attitude even when he finds himself struggling. Danny is also active in school life outside the classroom where he plays for the 7th grade basketball team. Danny Skillman. Go down and see Ernest here. He's going to get your photograph. Caitlin Starks of ACP could not be here. ACP Oakland campus, Sophia Berg. Come on up. Sophia is a kind and diligent student. She's responsible, and her positive attitude is contagious when she's working with other peers. Sophia strives to be her best self at all times. Sophia Berg is the pride they seek in every student at Arizona College Prep Oakland. Ben Egan from Auxier Elementary. Ben is a student council class representative and has high expectations for himself and takes on challenges with enthusiasm. Whether it's earning badges in Boy Scouts, participating in the Honeywell Challenge, or taking on advanced level math work, Ben is always the first to give it all. Sophia Lanos from BASHA Accelerated Middle School. Sophia is an amazing student, serving on the Student Council, National Junior Honor Society, and editor of the yearbook this year. She's always kind and supportive with her peers and is a hardworking, respectful student in class. Her positivity is infectious. Bradley Hardtongue from BASHA Elementary. Bradley is a hardworking, respectful student, captain of the honor guard. He's always helpful to other students. He's extremely respectful to everyone and is a hard worker both in and outside the classroom. And Bradley leads the pledge in the class every day, and he ensures the classroom maintains respect throughout each day. Bailey Nichols from BASHA High School. Bailey is the Student Body Spirit Commissioner for Student Government. She takes her role very seriously through promoting BASHA activities, positively both in person and on social media. She's a great student, a partner player with Unified Sports, and a lifeguard at the BASHA pool. Rosa Polito from Bogle Junior High School. Rosa consistently demonstrates all the qualities of a positive role model and leader on campus. She comes to class prepared to learn, puts her best effort ever in all subjects, and is rarely seen without a smile. Rosa exemplifies leadership and character by actively seeking and participating in school community activities, including Hermanus and the Sparrow Project. Tatum Stetson from Bologna Elementary. Tatum is kind to everyone. She loves to volunteer her own recess time to help in the special education classes, and Tatum demonstrates great leadership by always helping when she can and always trying her best to learn. She works through challenges like a champ, especially when multiplying double-digit numbers. I struggle with that. She never gives up, and she's an inspiration to all of her peers. Ashlyn Burns from Carlson Elementary. Now, Ashlyn is a responsible, dedicated, and extraordinarily caring kid. As a student council officer, she's always looking for ways to improve the school, whether it's offering a helping hand, volunteering, or picking up the garbage. She does not let challenges hold her back. She always tries her best. From CASTEEL High School, Camille Coxum. Camille is the French Honor Society co-president who introduced the team and organized the whole presentation on voting and veterans. Camille, along with the equity team, worked for weeks to prepare and then present the first Diversity Day in CUSD. Camille is a leader in the classroom and a model student. Congratulations. Sarah Haynes from CASTEEL Junior High School. Students like Sarah are what classes need to be able to support positive, hardworking, and fun classroom cultures. She provides the support by exemplifying the 3 C's of courage, character, commitment every single day. She's a student everyone should attempt to emulate from her charisma and confidence. Kyle Choss from Chandler Early College. Without fail, Kyle takes it upon himself to warmly greet those around him with a smile and a kind word. At Chandler Early College, it's called Kyle's Smile, and it's on an absolutely wonderful way to start the day. Yet Kyle is so much more than that. His warm demeanor and inviting disposition make him the perfect person for the job. Congratulations, Kyle. Caden Nielsen from Chandler High School. Is Caden here tonight? Okay. If she comes later, we'll catch her up to her. Sydney Chun from Chandler Online Academy. Sydney Chun? Okay. How about Damian Ramos, Conley Elementary? Damian arrives at school on time every day, prepared and ready to learn. He's positive, energetic, and always has a smile. In addition, Damian is very conscientious about his assignments, making sure they have all met all expectations. How about Micah Archie from CTA Freedom? When you think of a student who is always willing to help and has a positive attitude day in and day out, you think of Micah Archie. He goes above and beyond with any task, assignment, or expectation. Micah continually challenges himself to try new and harder things while thinking outside the box. Allison Manning from CTA Goodman. Now, Allison's a shining example of the 3 C's, community, commitment, and compassion. She approaches all of her endeavors with optimism and enthusiasm. Allison is a member of the Girl Scouts, plays volleyball, participates in an after-school sports program, and is a member of the school orchestra. CTA Humphrey Elite Campus, Adamari Sanchez Cortez, please come up. Adamari works hard every day, even when she struggles to understand something. She enters every day with a positive attitude and a big smile on her face. Students and teachers cannot help but love her because she's kind to everyone and always encourages others. Alexa Gonzalez from CTA Independence. Alexa is a student that you can count on to always do her best, yet in a very quiet manner, as to not draw attention to herself. She takes on an active role in school as a student leader in the Mentoring Minds program, as well as a member of the National Elementary Honor Society. Congratulations. Tegan Tollefson, CTA Gimberty. Tegan, now in 6th grade, has been an Eagle since kindergarten. She exemplifies traits like respectful, responsible, and safe. Tegan is kind and helpful to teachers and students. She works hard in her classes, actively listens and participates, perseveres with questions, and shows determination on reworks to improve her skills and expand her academic knowledge. Alyssa Yates from Fry Elementary. Alyssa always can be counted on to display a positive attitude that is infectious to all those around her. She possesses leadership qualities that set her apart as she goes above and beyond in all of her endeavors, from academics to clubs and all happenings around the school. She's a positive role model for her peers and positive and caring attitude. Addison Saruf from Fulton Elementary. Addison has been a standout student since kindergarten as well. She always has a smile on her face and a positive attitude. She exudes love, happiness, generosity, and faith. Addison is a hard worker in all of her academic subjects and involved in competitive swimming as well, and gladly serves on the student council. Amy Rodriguez Romero from Galveston Elementary. Now, Amy is one of those well-rounded students. She not only tries hard in school, but is especially kind to others. Amy has befriended a student who is new to the school this year and struggled making friends until Amy came along. Amy has become a rock and is a great example of kindness. Isaac Solis from Haley Elementary. Isaac is determined, hardworking, and positive and kind to others. You can always count on Isaac following through on tasks and assignments. He's a valued member of the Haley community and respected by his peers, teachers, and administrators. Isaac is always ready to take on any challenge with a smile and always supports his peers. Kinsey Kavanaugh from Hamilton High. Now, over the last few years, Kinsey has grown from a shy freshman to a strong senior class president. She's an incredible role model for the younger officers coming up through the ranks because she truly embodies and even exceeds all expectations of a student leader. Not only is she active as a leader, she's an all-around brilliant and hardworking student, taking on many honors and AP classes. Alexa Aguirre Castillejo from Hancock Elementary. Alexa is a strong student who tries extra hard in all subjects. She's a leader in class with homework, classwork, and behaviors. She's an avid reader and active in the battle of the books. She volunteers her time to help with the kindergarten crew, and she's an ideal student and citizen. Kyron Evans from Hartford Sylvia Encinas. Kyron is a hardworking young man who always puts first things first. His dedication to his studies is recognized by his peers as well. Kyron is a risk taker and slowly coming out of his shell, they tell us. Way to go, Kyron. We're so proud of you. Anthony Woolsey from Hill Learning Academy. Now, Anthony has demonstrated a great accomplishment in fulfilling his desire to complete school. Anthony came to Hill Academy at the beginning of the year needing to make up credit, and he has been an outstanding student and caught up on all of his credits in a short time. Anthony has risen above personal issues and has secured a job in which he has always been extremely successful. Anthony, congratulations. Brianna Terragino from Hull Elementary. Although she's new to the district, Bree has made quite an impression on her peers, teachers, and the whole community. She embodies all six pillars of character on a daily basis, whether it's helping her peers in and out of the classroom, volunteering for safety patrol, or consistently doing her best in academics. Adriana McCarger from Jacobson Elementary. Adriana demonstrates her leadership skills on campus in numerous ways. She's the student music director for the annual school play. In addition, she's a committed member of Safety Patrol, working the whole year. She greets each child, staff, and community member with a smile that brightens their day while making sure the team is on time and at their posts. Cullen Schreiner from Knox Gifted Academy. Cullen is a young man who leads by example and has always strived to do the right thing, even when nobody's looking. He never shies away from asking advice or guidance on navigating difficult situations, and then gladly applies that advice to other sixth grade conundrums. Cullen is respected by his peers and adults on campus. Ashlyn Endicott from Navarrete Elementary. Ashlyn is an exemplary student with outstanding character, going above and beyond in her classes to always achieve her best. Ashlyn also has amazing talents. She sings like an angel. And Ashlyn is a part of the Navarrete Drama Club, and she sang at the school's Veterans Day celebration this year. Andrea Munkus from Patterson Elementary. Andrea comes to school happy with a positive attitude and ready to learn. She actively participates in class, always willing to help others, and is a role model to her peers. Andrea knows the importance of hard work and has the confidence and ability to do well in anything she puts her mind to, both in and outside of school. Alejandra Rivera from Payne Junior High. Now, Alejandra has been helping the students in the special education room since she was a 7th grader at Payne a year ago. She gives up her elective every other day to help with the special education students, both teachers and the Panther Pal paperwork, grading, and anything else that they may need. She's reliable and always there to help when needed. Micah Wilden from Perry High School. As a talented member of the diving team, she's a standout team captain and varsity letterwoman. Her leadership shines through her ability to build strong bonds among all team members. She also has a 4.27 GPA, but challenges herself in courses like AB statistics, college English, and medical professions. Nadia Harris from Riggs Elementary. Nadia brought her fan club. She comes to school every day with a smile on her face, a friendly hello to all, and is ready to learn. Her love of learning doesn't end with herself, but she is eager to help others, whether in the classroom or by assisting members of the robotics club. Eden Quintana from Ryan Elementary. Now, Eden's really involved. She's on the Battle for the Books, 5th grade band, and news crew. She was a school spelling bee representative, and her yearbook display is among the top 5 in the 5th, 6th grade categories. She swims for Swim Neptune, performs and plays with Baker Performing Arts, and is a Girl Scout. Jennifer Amador Ibarra from San Marcos. Jennifer is a member of the KSMB news team who arrives at school extra early to get the news broadcast ready and works well in a cooperative environment. She's a quiet leader among her classmates by exhibiting good behavior and modeling making good choices and a hard work ethic. Aiden Sanchez Bernal from Sanborn Elementary. Aiden is compassionate and watchful of his peers. He knows when things are not going well for others, so he steps up and helps comfort and help in any way he can. His family has recently gone through a difficult time, so Aiden has also taken on additional responsibilities with his siblings. But instead of letting it get him down, he comes in every day with a smile on his face and determination to make every day his best. Jack Rohde from Santan Elementary. Jack's a hard-working young man who brings a smile to anyone's face. He has excellent character and is very respectful to his peers and teachers. He's a proactive student who strives to improve upon his past experience, and he always gives 100% effort and loves school. Triton Johnson from Santan Junior High. Triton is a leader among his peers and very caring of others and goes above and beyond to make sure no one is left out or neglected. He volunteers with Unified Sports. He's a natural leader who utilizes his emotional intelligence and demonstrates a genuine desire to help his peers experience what it's like to have a typical friend. Let's bring up Jackson Buss from Shumway Leadership Academy. Now, Jackson's described as a phenomenal leader, both in and outside of the class. He's been involved in the Student Lighthouse team at Shumway Leadership Academy the last 2 years. Also welcomes students and staff each morning during announcements. In the classroom, Jackson's academic performance is superior. Tori Miller from Tarwater Elementary. Tori is involved in the school community as a member of band, STEM club, robotic club, yearbook, and chorus. In her community, she participates in the Chandler Children's Choir and was a school winner in the Sun Lakes Lions Club Peace Poster Contest this year. Kate Farley from Weinberg Elementary. Kate's a 6th grade student at Weinberg. Now, some of the words that describe Kate are hardworking, humble, helpful. Her strength of character, good nature, and willingness to persevere will ensure future successes. Congratulations, Kate. And last but not least, Bella Lamandola from Willis Junior High. Bella is an empathetic, hardworking young woman at Willis. She's been very successful academically and as a role model for her peers. Bella is active on campus in athletics and clubs such as cross country and the Best Buddies program. Congratulations, Bella. How about a round of applause for all of our student winners? Now we know that behind every successful student are supportive parents, grandparents, siblings. Would all the families of these kids also rise so we can give you a hand as well? Thank you all so much. Okay, adults, you think we can follow the kids? They kind of set a good tone for us, didn't they? So let's bring all the volunteers up. Volunteers, go meet Kimberly and Jeff, just like we did before. And then Nicole Valentino, you might as well just come straight to the stage when you're ready. Nicole Valentino from Anderson Elementary will be first. Take your time. So Nicole teaches junior achievement in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade classes. She's the art masterpiece parent. She helps out endlessly with every PTO event, and she'll help with any teacher needed if they reach out and ask for her, with anything from making copies to helping with students. And when the Kinder in 1st grade wanted to host their first ever 50 sock hop celebration on the 50th day of the year, guess who hosted a parent meeting and made things happen? It was Nicole. Dan Moak from Anderson Junior High School. Now, Dan has organized after-school tutoring for the past 2 years at Anderson Junior. As a result, Anderson Junior has been able to offer tutoring to students every week with tutors from Antioch Community Church across the street. Dan also comes to school during lunch to spend time with students. Thank you, Dan, for your support of students and staff at Anderson Junior High School. Ellen Boyd from Arizona College Prep Erie campus. Ellen has been a fantastic supportive parent and volunteer over the past few years. She's always the first to help in the administrative staff and teachers when needed, and does so with vivaciousness and even with a smile that lights up the room. Ellen keeps the Teacher's Lounge looking amazing for each holiday season, because no one can decorate a room as amazingly as Ellen does, we're told. Thank you, Ellen. Sharisa Pompey from Arizona College Prep Oakland campus. Sharisa is always graciously looking for ways to assist teachers and support ACP. She not only helps to coordinate back-to-school events, she sells PE uniforms and school spirit items, and also helps ensure that they always have a parent volunteer in the copy room. We know how important that is, don't we? She's continually coming up with fun, creative ways to increase Booster Club support for parents and volunteers. Asela Ornelas from Auxier Elementary. Asela walks every Monday with a smile on her face. She happily takes on baskets full of copies, laminating, binding, you name it, and returns it neatly organized. She's mindful of school resources and does her best to not be wasteful on the workroom. When she's not helping in her children's current classroom, she's helping out her daughter's previous teachers even. Very impressive. Catherine Bautista from BASHA Accelerated Middle School. Catherine is a wonderful volunteer for BASHA AMS. She's contributed her time and support for many accelerated middle school events so they are more creative and more successful. She's always generous and helpful, and they're so lucky to have her as an AMS parent. Chrissy Jairos from BASHA Elementary. Chrissy is the PTO president and does so much for the school, staff, and students. She's actively involved in the classroom and an amazing parent and volunteer. Chrissy works incredibly well with students, and she's caring, calm, and has a can-do attitude, and is both helpful in and outside the classroom. Thank you, Chrissy. Richard Johnson from BASHA High School. So Richard selfishly gives up his time for tennis practice involving BASHA High School. He's usually the first one to arrive and the last one to leave. He is omnipresent, positive and dependable. He even brings Gatorade to hand out to the students, asking for nothing in return. And Richard, we thank you tonight. Bogle Junior High School likes to refer to Mrs. Ma, their favorite volunteer. She comes in during period 2 in the English language learners classroom and offers support for both grade levels of math. She assists students, reteaches material, prepares herself ahead of time to meet their needs, and volunteered to help and all they can do. She was a physics teacher in China, by the way, so they're blessed to have her share her knowledge and time at Bogle Junior High. Stacy Mathers from Bologna Elementary. Stacy can always be found in the workroom making copies for the teachers, helping from start to finish during PTO events, and giving a kind exchange as you pass her around campus. She's incredibly supportive of the Bologna community, and the school would not run the same without her. Natalie Davin from Carlson Elementary. Natalie was instrumental in setting up Carlson's first PTO board and has been volunteering her time with the school ever since. She's coordinated book fairs, school-wide events, served as classroom mom to assist with student events, and helped to establish an accelerated reader incentive program where she continues to coordinate, ensures the program remains strong in implementation. I think next is Laurie Ray from Chandler High School. Is that correct? We have Laurie Ray? Okay. Is Alan Tu next from Conley? Alan, come on up. Now, Alan's employed at Intel, and he gives much of his time at Conley. He frequently visits classrooms from kindergarten to 6th grade, sharing his experiences and knowledge in engineering with the students. Alan's input and activities help the school enrich the curriculum from Project Lead the Way for students, and students and teachers love when he visits the classroom and school. They just feel so fortunate to have him on campus. Chris Long from CTA Freedom Campus. Now, Chris is the fearless leader of the Dads Club. He does a great job organizing the group, bringing new dads on board, and planning fun family events for the whole school. Everyone at CTA Freedom appreciates Chris' sense of humor. He keeps a positive attitude and willingly signs up for jobs, even the most tedious of volunteers' jobs. So we appreciate all you do, Chris. We have a husband and wife team of Lisa and Jason Kirkland from CTA Goodman. Now, Lisa and Jason volunteer in Susan Wheeler's 3rd grade classroom every Tuesday morning and come very faithfully. They have been great about donating things that are needed, including ordering and buying more pods for the hydroponic garden. Lisa and Jason even came on a Saturday to help work on the 3rd grade garden. They're a wonderful asset to the classroom. From CTA Humphrey Elite Performance Academy, Barbara Carroll is a familiar face to all of us. Barbara has volunteered at CTA Humphrey since her granddaughter entered kindergarten. Now, she's a former staff member for her. She was at San Marcos Elementary for a number of years, and she's a shining presence, always upbeat when volunteering, and staff couldn't be more grateful to have her. And we all thank you for your dedication to your granddaughter's school. Eric Bell from CTA Independence. Now, Eric has been president of the Dads Club at Independence and a member of the PTO board for the last couple of years. He's worked collaboratively with the community to introduce an annual Dads Club golf tournament and the first ever Daddy-Daughter Dance, both huge successes. And throughout the school year, Eric works to rally volunteers to assist with classroom projects, setting up the annual Spring Fling Carnival, and hosting science experiments for families during math and science nights. Thank you. Kim Gum from CTA Liberty. Now, Kim comes to school every day just to check and see what they need done at the school. Took on the job of making small books for classes and trying to figure out while using the least amount of paper. She coordinates classic events and is always willing to bring on whatever item is needed for class. On top of all that, she's a member of the PTO as well. Laura Lopez from Fry Elementary. Laura volunteers her time to helping meet the needs of students and families. She shows up every day and helps with any need presented. Laura goes above and beyond to make sure the needs of students are taken care of each and every day. Mel Messias from Fulton Elementary. Mel gives his full support, whether it's through the words of kindness, a friendly smile, donating supplies, or helping with academics. Additionally, he goes out of his way to help with events at school, even when his own children are not directly involved. For multiple years, he has taken on the huge responsibility of our masterpiece leadership. Thank you. Karen Mason from Haley Elementary is next. Karen volunteers every Thursday to help support all teachers on campus. She greets everyone with a smile, happy to help volunteer. Anyone struggling with machines in the workroom, especially, those can be aggravating, can't they? Karen also works hard with the box top crew to collect, count, and reward classes. She helps prepare materials for student council as well. Boy, if there's anything you need done at Haley, Karen Mason's your woman. Ann McLaughlin from Hamilton High School. Ann has helped raise more than $75,000 for the baseball program the last couple years, organizing a golf tournament and many other fundraisers. She's also involved in students and community service programs, such as the annual day at Feed Our Starving Children and inclusion in the Adoptive Families program at Hamilton High School. Vanessa Asala from Hancock Elementary. Vanessa has helped PTO with logos, vector files, flyers, and printing. She's very creative and a huge help with PTO silent auctions, all while doing it on her very own time. She's super sweet and always has a smile. She's also created Hancock's beautiful holiday cards that are sent out each year around the district. Next is Mary Miller from Hartford Sylvia Encinas. Mary is extremely consistent, reliable, and dedicated when she steps into a classroom. She's very observant of the teacher giving instructions, and she uses observations to constantly identify when and where students need a little extra help. She goes above and beyond for her love of children, as well as her desire to assist are obvious and very beneficial. We have a duo from Hull Elementary, Sherry Bublitz and Amanda Michelson. Please come up. These two volunteers use their creativity to brighten up the school for students, staff, and parents, from the hallways, which have been transformed with amazing bulletin boards, to creating a welcoming staff lounge that is inviting and relaxing for all. They're always thinking about everyone in the whole community. Thank you both. Christy Vagesa from Jacobson Elementary. As one of Jacobson's largest clubs, Space Explorers requires a lot of work. It's a program to teach students in 1st through 6th grades about space, aerodynamics, physics, and a lot more. Parent volunteers teach lessons to students in 34 classrooms throughout the year, and one volunteer in particular makes it all possible, Christy. Kelly Meyer from Knox Gifted Academy. Kelly became the PTO president this year and jumped into the role with both feet. Kelly has a calmness about her while managing to support all the many events and happenings around the school. When staff are running around to set up events, she's running right next to them. However, Kelly remains calm and is very solutions-oriented, always ready to lend a hand. Okay, for the first time in our history, 2 schools nominated the same person for the Volunteer Award. Meet Sean Prouty from Navarrete Elementary and Payne Junior High School. Now, Sean has helped at Navarrete for 8 years, doing it all from holding PTO offices, chairing or assisting with virtually every big event and so forth. Just has a heart of gold. And then at Payne Junior High School, she has a beautiful spirit that lights up the room with the minute she walks in, all the tireless work she's done, including booster clubs. We're not worthy. Thank you, Sean, for all you do for both of your schools. Megan Schlottig from Patterson Elementary. Megan has been a huge help to Patterson teachers, especially 2nd and 6th grades. She comes in every Wednesday, and stays all day to make copies. She's always helping at school-related events and always willing to help wherever she is needed. She is an asset to everyone at Patterson Elementary. Sue Dean from Perry High School. Now, Sue is described as a Perry Math Department copy mom. She comes in twice a week and works as long as of a day as she needs to get copies done. She never waits for someone else to solve a problem for her. She takes care of everything herself. When the copiers are not running in the workroom, Sue will take care of all the work wherever she has to do to get it done. She's nice, generous, and hardworking. Ann Moeller from Riggs Elementary. Ann is also known as Mrs. White Sox to some of the staff, and she's been an incredible volunteer at Riggs. In addition to holding the office of PTO president for several years, she's provided numerous hours of support in and out of the classroom, has a gift of working well with students of all ages, and greets everyone with a warm, friendly smile. Kim Leiner from Ryan Elementary. Kim's an exceptional addition to the Ryan Elementary campus. She wears many hats around campus, currently the co-president of PTO, room parent, Jamba Juice organizers. I'm getting really thirsty too, I gotta tell you. Box top collector and a leader of the Fall Festival. Okay, from San Marcos, Carmen Lopez and Gabriela Sandoval, please come up. They're labeled the dynamic duo at San Marcos, and they both help out in their students' classes by copying, stapling, and many other things. Both are active members of the PTO, organizing fundraisers along with school and staff events. They are trusted chaperones everyone covets for field trips. It's a pleasure to have both of these ladies on the San Marcos campus. Andrea Schlag from Sanborn Elementary. Andrea is active in the PTO, and she not only assists with the art masterpiece for 2nd grade, she donated $400 to the grade level for the field trip to see Charlotte's Web at the Herberger Theater. These are just a few of the reasons she's deserving of this award. Renee Cox from Santan Junior High School. So Renee has volunteered for every choir concert and positions as chaperone, volunteer coordinator, assistant to the director, dinner volunteer, and the list goes on and on. Renee offers her support in editing the choir handbook and drafting emails to help publicize concerts. Rachel Alwyn from Tarwater Elementary is next. Rachel works tirelessly to plan and organize all of Tarwater's art masterpiece programs. She holds trainings at the start of the year, every year, to get new volunteers acclimated. And at the end of she also coordinates the end of the year art show, where she transforms the multi-purpose room into a beautiful art gallery to display every student's artwork. Lauren Kirby from Weinberg Elementary. Now, when Lauren is not always trying to lend a hand subbing, she is making copies and asking how she can help in her children's classes. Lauren is always more than willing to do copies, help with centers, assist with classroom celebrations. Really, just about anywhere she's needed, she will lend a hand. Thank you, Lauren. And our final volunteer of the night is Ted Huntington, Willis Junior High School. Now, this year, Ted has worked closely with the Willis staff to assist in efforts to provide appropriate social, emotional support for students. During this first quarter, Ted was at Willis 4 days a week to present curriculum he developed called Thrive to students in the academic perseverance classes. During these sessions, he addressed topics like stress, emotion regulation, purpose, validation, and identity, positive choices, taking active responsibilities, and resistance skills. And most important, Ted made connections with students and worked hard to impress upon them their immeasurable worth. Thank you, Ted. Good to see you. How about a round of applause for all these wonderful volunteers? Okay, staff are next. You know the drill. Go meet Kimberly and Jeff. And Jessica Kolker, you might as well come straight on stage when you're ready. You get to kick it off. Here's Jessica. Jessica Kolker from Anderson Elementary. She's an outstanding, passionate teacher. Jessica's an outstanding, passionate teacher, a true leader loved by students, parents, and teammates. Strong in coding and computers, she supports students and fellow teachers in technology, giving up her time before school and after school to mentor, tutor, and just be a good listener. Megan Dillon from Anderson Junior High. Megan was a rock star this past year, working to implement new content standards, consistently finding new resources, sharing ideas, and developing lessons. She mentored a new teacher and put together curriculum for a class whose teacher was on leave, all with a smile and pleasant attitude. Norman Rumsey from Arizona College Prep Erie campus. Norm is a valuable resource for the new 9th grade team, providing expert instruction and curriculum support. He also spends multiple nights each week with the speech and debate team, which he established 3 years ago at student request, guiding them to multiple awards, national competitions, and amazing success. Thank you, Norm. Allison Lee from Arizona College Prep Oakland campus. Allison directs the school dances as well as student government, where she selflessly joins students in executing many school and community activities. She coordinates nights with a K, by the way, Nights of the Art, get that? An evening filled with fun and student celebration. She leads the yearbook and still manages to sponsor Painting Club and the Booster Club Paint Night. Next is one of our counselors, Christine Ryan from Auxier Elementary. As counselor, Christine is one of the most dedicated educators at Auxier Elementary. She goes into classrooms constantly to assist teachers with their students, teach lessons, and just check in. She's one of the busiest people on campus, yet she finds time to sit and talk with anyone who's struggling. She always gives suggestions, encouragement, and makes teachers feel supported. Christine Taylor from BASHA Accelerated Middle School. Chris is the go-to person for many on campus, but especially for the AMS parents on the BASHA campus. Chris is helpful with anything and everything. She's incredibly hardworking and always positive when giving assistance or answering questions. Chris is very deserving of this award and is truly appreciated for all that she does. Cindy Upshaw from BASHA Elementary. Cindy is the pure embodiment of positivity and compassion. She's a fantastic teacher who provides a loving example as the caliber of person and teacher that CUSD strives for. We appreciate the dedicated service Cindy provides to the children, school, and community alike. Dr. Michael McKelvey from BASHA High School. This guy is a superstar in the area of sciences, folks. He's a caring teacher who's built a legacy with science as fun. His dedication, commitment, and passion is admired by staff and students alike. He is knowledgeable in his subject matter due to his experiences beyond teaching, which brings a positive element to the classroom. His leadership in helping to create a strong science department at the school is commendable. Thank you, sir. Amanda Griffin from BOGLE Junior High. Amanda has committed herself to reaching some of the most vulnerable at-risk students through the Advanced Via, it's the AVID program, let's call it what it is. She has expanded the AVID program through field trips to Arizona college campuses to motivate students to be successful in school. She is the kind of teacher that makes Chandler great. Jan Smith from Bologna Elementary. There is nothing that Jan won't do for Bologna. She uses her own money to buy organizational items for common work areas to make it as nice as possible for her coworkers. She runs Lexia at Bologna, a reading intervention program that supports teachers' literacy instruction for students of all abilities. We thank you, Jan. Brittany Keith of Carlson Elementary. Brittany can be seen, counted on to greet every person who enters Carlson with a warm, friendly smile. Brittany is always patient and positive and goes above and beyond for all students and staff, and Carlson Elementary says they're so fortunate to have her. Marissa Hardin-Silvestre from the Central Kitchen, is she here? Hey, how about Maria Soto? I see Maria down there. Maria has been support staff at the Care Center since 2012, kind of the glue of that office there. Her job is demanding and busy and requires her to think fast on her feet and be responsive to changing programs and community needs. Maria is an incredibly hard worker, helping to create systems that increase efficiency and streamline processes and programs. Amy Andrews from Chandler High School. Amy here? Danica Kroger is next from Chandler Online Program. No? Okay. Let's skip back here to Susan Keenitz. Is she here, Susan? She's been giving all of her time and talent at Conley for the last 20 years, right, Mr. Narducci? She's an asset to the community and an integral part of the success Conley students have experienced for 20 years now. She has been a classroom teacher, media specialist, and now technology teacher, always willing to volunteer for an activity, committee, or anything that makes the school great. Jane Craig from CTA Freedom. As the administrative assistant, Jane maintains a positive and welcoming attitude that is felt throughout the office and beyond. Jane is never too busy to help a parent, student, or staff member in need. Although she is frequently interrupted throughout the day, she always maintains a calm and friendly composure, often sharing a joke or fun anecdote just to make others smile. Lindsay Meyer from CTA Goodman. Everything Lindsay does, from creating engaging technology lessons for K through 6 students to running with the students during running club, is done with a smile and skip in her step. Lindsay goes above and beyond to take care of her students' needs in class, as well as her fellow staff members' technology needs on a daily basis. Bailey Seville from CTA Humphrey Elite Performance Academy. Now, Bailey is an outstanding new addition to CTA Humphrey and Elite, and team player she is. She steps in wherever needed, offers to help in any situation, and is like a veteran staff member, even though this is her very first year in public school setting. Bailey, we're happy to have you. Audrey Askins from CTA Independence. Audrey is referred to as the quiet workhorse who personifies the word educator. She holds high expectations for her students in both academics and character. Students are always first when she creates her own lesson plans. In addition to being the math lead for her grade level, she's a member of the Student Council, Yearbook, Global University, and Deep Equity teams. Thank you, Audrey. Christina Yargway from CTA Liberty Campus. When Christina joined the kindergarten team, the first thing she said was, "This is a strong team, I want to do my part." Christina is involved with many committees and programs that benefit students. She's a member of the DLI team, World Language, and Christina offered to represent the team as grade level chair in order to voice ideas, opinions, and concerns. From the district office, it's Gretchen Kenny. Gretchen is an invaluable member of the Athletic and Student Discipline Department. Now in CUSD, Gretchen always has impeccable customer service. She consistently and accurately educates the CUSD community in a positive manner for all of their athletic discipline concerns, questions, and needs. Thank you, Gretchen. Eileen Conti from Fry Elementary. Eileen is a great role model for what an educator, colleague, and friend should be. She creates lessons that are engaging and relevant to students and builds relationships with kids that last a lifetime. Over the past 24 years, Eileen has been a mentor to kids and also her colleagues, and CUSD is a better community because of Eileen's kindness and dedication to educating the whole child. Mariah Laszlo from Fulton Elementary. Mariah takes special care to get to know each of her students on a personal level and is so in tune with their academic and social needs. Mariah is extremely organized, a strong leader, and a proficient planner. She is kind and patient. She embodies all the positive qualities one could hope for in a teacher and colleague. Becky McCabe from Galveston Elementary. Becky gives everything she has to empower her students to achieve great things. She expects nothing but the best from them, and the results are evident. She's an amazing teacher and coworker. She's always willing to help out and do whatever she needs to do with a smile. Becky is professional in her demeanor and interactions with staff, and Galveston is so happy to have you. Next is Tricia Wood from Haley Elementary. During her many years of teaching fifth grade, Tricia has managed to make herself an integral member of the school community and staff. Since her first year of teaching, she's been involved in running club, student council, drama club, grade level chair, and many, many more. She has a unique and wonderful rapport with the faculty and students of Haley Elementary. Hillary Johannes of Hamilton High School. Hillary is a staunch supporter of Chandler schools and has proudly taught at Hamilton for 20 years. She leads the formative assessment team and encourages teachers to use formative assessment strategies like warm, cool feedback. By doing this, students are taking responsibility for their own learning and becoming even more successful. Gary Smool from Hancock Elementary. Now, Gary previously retired as an educator, and then he came back to Hancock with dedication to continue working with students, teachers, and parents and staff. He's a great asset to the school and community. He dedicates his time to providing academic and emotional support to students and staff. He's a great colleague, teacher, and friend. Cynthia Howell from Hartford Sylvia Encinas. Cynthia does an amazing job of supporting students, teachers, and parents. As a certified counselor, she fills a great need at the school. She goes above and beyond to create community partnerships to support students, working with small social groups, or securing items for families. Let's bring up Neil Hartley from Hill Learning Academy. I can. Neil has been a highly valued staff member of the Chief Hill family since its inception. God, it's been 11 years now. He can find a way to connect with every single student on campus, whether it's folding origami, performing sleight of hand coin tricks, shooting hoops, or kicking around a soccer ball. He'll always make an effort to succeed at bringing a smile to other students' face, and he's greatly appreciated by both staff and students. Brenda Gerson from Hull Elementary. Brenda's computer lab runs flawlessly from logging in to getting started on the objective of the day, keeping the kids focused and earning points with Class Dojo, to troubleshooting any problems that arise. She has effective processes in place so that zero learning time is lost. Katie Moe from the Instructional Resource Center, Melinda Romero Center. So folks, mark your calendar, because February 21st is going to be the first ever CUSD Innovation Fair, and guess who's leading the way? It's Katie Moe getting us organized. She's putting that together through partnerships with ASU, City of Chandler, Project West, and more. And Katie consistently gives her time and self to support the district, campuses, teachers, and students, and does so with passion and enthusiasm. We'll see you on the 23rd. Kim Christ from Jacobson Elementary. Kim has developed not just a program, but lasting relationships with students and staff from all walks of life. From the annual English Language Development Friendship Potluck, to visiting families in their home countries, to teaching students English and building a school-wide community, Kim goes above and beyond to make Jacobson shine. Gina Manygoats from Knox Gifted Academy. The first thing you notice about Gina is her welcoming smile in that office. She has a heart of gold and a positive role model for all the campus. She inspires by her actions and sweet spirit. Gina is always willing to lend a helping hand when needed. She's flexible and innovative, not just within the confines of the media center, but around campus as well. Heather Nieder from Navarrete Elementary. Heather has been an outstanding leader in the world of music education in Chandler for many years. She currently teaches general music, band, and chorus at Navarrete. She also heads up that Veterans Day celebration at Navarrete, which is really something. Heather is always ready to lend a positive attitude and helping hand no matter what the situation requires. Sherry Hines from Patterson Elementary. Sherry serves the school as crossing guard, noon aide, and custodian. Her dedication to the safety and education of students is exemplary, and she genuinely cares for each student and staff member there. She's always willing to help in every way possible. Shannon Jaquez from Payne Junior High School. Shannon goes above and beyond for students and staff. Her library displays are always clever and thought-provoking. As the school librarian, she's highly invested in her craft and her customers, both staff and students. Her themed escape rooms create interest in older book series and challenge comprehension and retention. Kim Reigel from Perry High School. Now, Kim's an English teacher, often the kind of person who works so hard to lift other people up, they get recognition, make their lives easier, but that she seldom gets noticed for all the hard work she does. Tonight's your night, Kim. You're a true leader on campus who deserves to be recognized yourself. Laura Giordano from Riggs Elementary. Aside from being an outstanding math and reading teacher, Laura single-handedly organizes the 6th grade outdoor education camp and makes sure that every student has a chance to go, whether they are able to pay or not. She coordinates the parent chaperones and works with the administrative assistant to make sure everything is ready for when students arrive at camp. Linda Goodrich from Ryan Elementary. Now, this is Linda's 6th year in the library, and it couldn't run without her assistance. Most importantly, Linda is always willing to assist any student or teacher who has a request for materials. Students who are looking for that perfect book know that she will steer them to books that may catch their attention, yet they always know a book can be returned if it doesn't. Thank you, Linda. Michelle Temple from San Marcos Elementary. In addition to being a highly qualified resource teacher, Michelle is also an amazing mentor. She has a student teacher who will learn firsthand what makes a resource teacher effective. She is the first person that teachers go to with questions about their students, and she never hesitates to stop what she's doing to make sure that they understand. Cindy Fletcher from Sanborn Elementary. Cindy's a counselor and she's worn many hats at Sanborn over the years and has done so with passion, energy, and strong focus on always doing what's best for students. She believes in and is passionate about an inclusive educational environment for all students and brings people together to ensure this is common practice at Sanborn. Tiffany Prince from Santan Elementary. Currently, Tiffany is the technology teacher, Facebook curator, video announcement creator, and assessment coordinator, just to mention a few. And if Tiffany has a moment of free time, she'll always step in and be a substitute in a classroom without any hesitation. Carolyn Standiford from Santan Junior High. Carolyn is everyone's go-to person when a child is in need. Children at the junior high level are constantly needing social, emotional, and academic support and strategies, and Carolyn is always there to reinforce expectations, provide behavioral interventions, assist in communication with parents, and ensure students receive the most appropriate and supportive educational environment. Sophia Limjako from Shumway Leadership Academy. Sophia encourages students to have perseverance and passion for everything they do, whether that be typing, coding, STEM, lunch bunch challenges. Sophia actively listens to teacher discussions about academics and student behaviors and gives advice in the truest, most positive form. Jody Nominee from Support Services. Jody's been a mechanic for 6 years. He has a great work ethic and the knowledge of his craft is exceptional. Jody is efficient, kind, and caring, and always one step above the rest. Despite dealing with personal obstacles in his life, Jody continues to make sure everyone's needs are met on a daily basis. Kim Slopinski from Tarwater Elementary. Boy, for all these years, Kim's is one of the first faces you're going to see in the morning. She has such a positive attitude and smile on her face. Even though she's been a very, very busy schedule, she has an open door policy and always makes time for everyone who comes to her for questions, input, and guidance. She can always be counted on for her love, dedication, and expertise. And Kim, we're going to miss you when you retire this year. From Transportation Perry Yard, Petra Hagen. Petra has been a great bus driver for Chandler Unified for 11 years. She performs several other roles for CUSD besides driving students to and from school. She's a third-party tester. That's a job duty that is the last step in drivers becoming certified to drive a school bus. She tells these new drivers how to be successful and what their expectations should be to be a great driver for CUSD. Next, we have Kalia Thomas from Weinberg Elementary. Weinberg is so lucky to have snatched Kalia this year. It was evident that she had amazing teaching skills and classroom management from her student teaching assignment last year at Weinberg, but they had no idea they could manage a basketball team, work with student government, and tutor students during her lunch in her very first year of teaching. Kalia is a positive person with drive and determination. Should we wait for a little while, Mary Claire, or you want to come up now? This is our last recognition of the night. It's Mary Claire Hillebrand from Willis Junior High School. Mary Claire can do anything. After being out of state for a year, she has slid into her new role in special education at Willis with grace and leads by example. She's a fierce advocate for her students and believes in balancing high expectations for every student with empathy for their individual needs. Thank you, Mary Claire, and thanks for being last. Again, let's join me in one more round of applause for all of our great staff members tonight. Now that's going to conclude our program, but a couple of notes for you. One is take these balloons home. They're going to go flat in the next couple of days. So grab some balloons, take them home. We have lots of refreshments out in the foyer. So enjoy yourself, take some photographs, have a great time, and thanks for joining us tonight.